Think about it. How many things in your life are draining your energy for no reason? What people think about you, how your social media looks, overthinking every little situation. Exhausting, right? Well, it's time to break free, to do something bold, something real. This is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Effic by Mark Manson, a revolutionary book that flips the traditional self-help world upside down. The message is simple. You can't make everything in life important. Caring about every little thing? That's a recipe for burnout. Your time, energy, and fucks to give are limited. So use them wisely, only on what truly matters. Mark Manson, with his raw and brutally honest style, shows us how to deal with life's failures, pressures, and negativity without hiding behind fake positivity or sugar-coated advice. This book gives you permission to stop pretending, permission to live authentically, permission to give a fuck only about the things that actually align with your values. So if you're ready for a bold, no BS journey where every chapter shakes your thinking and challenges the way you see life, then let's begin. Welcome to the subtle art of not giving a fuck. Let's flip the script and live a life that actually matters.
The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. A Counterintuitive Approach to Living a Good Life. By Mark Manson, 2016. Key takeaways. 1. Embrace negative emotions and experiences. When who you are is defined by what you're willing to struggle for. Negative emotions are normal. Our culture's obsession with positivity and happiness has led to a fear of negative emotions. However, these emotions are not only natural but also necessary for growth and self-improvement. Embracing negative experiences allows us to develop resilience, learn from mistakes, gain valuable insights about ourselves. Accepting pain leads to growth. By acknowledging and confronting our negative emotions, we can identify areas for personal development, build stronger relationships through vulnerability, cultivate a more authentic and fulfilling life. 2. Choose what to give a fuck about. A desire for more positive experience is itself a negative experience. And, paradoxically, the acceptance of one's negative experience is itself a positive experience. Prioritize your fucks. We have limited emotional energy, so it's crucial to be selective about what we care about. This concept involves identifying your core values, aligning your actions with those values, letting go of trivial concerns, the art of not giving a fuck. This doesn't mean being indifferent to everything, but rather focusing on what truly matters to you, reducing anxiety about things outside your control, cultivating a sense of personal freedom. 3. You are not special, and that's okay. And the vast majority of your life will be boring and not noteworthy, and that's okay. Embrace ordinariness. The belief that we must be extraordinary or achieve constant happiness is a source of anxiety and disappointment. Accepting our ordinariness can lead to reduced pressure to constantly achieve or impress others, greater appreciation for simple everyday moments, increased self-acceptance and contentment. The entitlement epidemic. Modern society often promotes a sense of unearned specialness, which can result in unrealistic expectations, difficulty handling criticism or failure, strained relationships and social interactions. 4. The value of suffering and struggle. To be happy, we need something to solve. Happiness is therefore a form of action. Suffering is inevitable and valuable. Rather than avoiding all forms of discomfort, we should recognize that struggle is an essential part of a life. Benefits of embracing struggle include personal growth and character development, increased resilience and problem-solving skills, a deeper appreciation for positive experiences. Choose your struggles wisely. Not all suffering is equal. It's important to identify which challenges align with your values, pursue goals that make the struggle worthwhile, learn to differentiate between productive and unproductive pain. 5. Take responsibility for everything in your life meaningful. The more we choose to accept responsibility in our lives, the more power we will exercise over our lives. Radical responsibility. Taking ownership of everything in your life, even circumstances beyond your control, empowers you to proactively shape your future. Stop blaming others or external factors. Cultivate a growth mindset. The victim mentality trap. Avoiding responsibility may feel comforting in the short term, but it leads to feelings of helplessness and lack of control, stagnation in personal and professional life, missed opportunities for growth and change. 6. Question your beliefs and values. The more something threatens your identity, the more you will avoid it. Challenge your assumptions. Our beliefs and values shape our perception of the world, but they can also limit us. Benefits of questioning your beliefs include expanding your perspective, identifying and correcting false or limiting beliefs, developing a more nuanced understanding of yourself and others. The importance of uncertainty. Embracing uncertainty and being open to changing your mind can lead to increased intellectual humility, better decision-making skills, greater adaptability in a changing world. 7. Commitment is liberation. When the only way to achieve meaning and a sense of importance in one's life is through a rejection of alternatives, a narrowing of freedom, a choice of commitment to one place, one belief, or one person. Freedom through focus. Contrary to popular belief, true freedom comes from commitment, not endless options. Committing to specific values, relationships, or goals can provide a sense of purpose and direction, reduce decision fatigue and anxiety, lead to mastery and deeper satisfaction. The paradox of choice. Having too many options can lead to analysis paralysis and indecision, decreased satisfaction with choices made, constant second guessing and FOMO, fear of missing out. 8. Embrace failure and rejection. An improvement at anything is based on thousands of tiny failures, and the magnitude of your success is based on how many times you've failed at something. Failure as a teacher. Reframing failure as a learning opportunity rather than a reflection of self-worth can lead to increased resilience and perseverance, faster skill acquisition and personal growth, reduced fear of taking risks. The gift of rejection. Embracing rejection can help you develop thicker skin, refine your goals and values, open doors to unexpected opportunities. 9. Say no to mediocrity, say yes to death. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. Embrace mortality. Acknowledging our finite existence can be a powerful motivator to live more fully. Benefits include increased urgency to pursue meaningful goals, greater appreciation for present moments, reduced anxiety about trivial matters, legacy and values. Considering your mortality encourages you to define what truly matters to you, make decisions aligned with your core values, create a positive impact that outlasts your physical existence. Last updated, January 22, 2025. What's the subtle art of not giving a fart about? Core concept. The book by Mark Manson is about focusing on what truly matters in life by choosing what to care about and what to let go. Counterintuitive approach. It challenges the conventional self-help advice of always being positive, and instead suggests embracing life's struggles and limitations. Philosophical foundation. Manson draws on philosophical ideas, including the Duckworth's law, which suggests that the pursuit of positive experiences is itself a negative experience. Practical advice. The book offers practical advice on how to prioritize values and make meaningful choices that lead to a fulfilling life. Why should I read The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F***? Realistic perspective. It provides a refreshing take on self-help by focusing on accepting life's challenges rather than avoiding them. Relatable examples. Manson uses personal anecdotes and relatable stories to illustrate his points, making the concepts easy to understand. Actionable insights. The book offers practical steps to help readers identify and focus on what truly matters to them. Philosophical depth. It combines humor with deep philosophical insights, making it both entertaining and thought-provoking. What are the key takeaways of The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F***? Choose your values. Focus on values that are reality-based, socially constructive, and within your control. Embrace suffering. Understand that suffering is a part of life, and can lead to personal growth and resilience. Accept responsibility. Take responsibility for your life and choices, regardless of who is at fault. Limit your F&S. Prioritize what you care about, and let go of the rest to lead a more meaningful life. How does Mark Manson define not giving a f***? Selective caring. It's not about being indifferent but about being comfortable with being different and choosing what to care about. Focus on values. It involves focusing on values that matter and rejecting those that don't align with your true self. Embrace adversity. Accepting adversity and failure as part of life, and using them as opportunities for growth. Set boundaries. Establishing clear boundaries in relationships and life to maintain personal integrity and happiness. What is the feedback loop from hell in an unsubtle art of not giving a cent? Cycle of negativity. It's a cycle where negative feelings lead to more negative feelings, creating a loop of self-loathing and anxiety. Self-perpetuating. The loop is self-perpetuating because worrying about negative emotions only amplifies. Break the cycle. Manson suggests breaking the cycle by accepting negative emotions and not giving a fuck about them. Focus on solutions. Instead of fixating on the negative, focus on solving problems and taking action. What does Mark Manson mean by "you are not special"? Challenge to entitlement. Manson argues against the cultural narrative that everyone is exceptional, which can lead to entitlement. Embrace mediocrity, accepting that being average is normal, and that not everyone can be extraordinary. Focus on improvement. True greatness comes from recognizing one's mediocrity and striving for improvement. Avoiding narcissism. By not believing in one's inherent specialness, individuals can avoid narcissistic tendencies and focus on meaningful growth. Failure as growth. Manson views failure as a necessary part of personal growth and success. Learn from mistakes. Emphasizes learning from failures and using them as stepping stones to improvement. Redefine success. Success is not the absence of failure, but the willingness to fail and learn from it. Embrace discomfort. Encourages embracing discomfort and uncertainty as part of the journey to success. What is the do something principle in an unsubtle art of not giving a fuck? Action over inaction. The principle suggests taking action, even if small, to create motivation and inspiration. Break procrastination. By doing something, you break the cycle of procrastination and create momentum. Motivation follows action. Contrary to popular belief, action can lead to motivation, not the other way around. Start small. Begin with small, manageable tasks to build confidence and progress. How does Mark Manson suggest building trust in relationships? Honesty and boundaries. Trust is built through honesty and setting clear boundaries in relationships. Conflict is necessary. Healthy conflict is necessary for trust, as it shows who is there for you unconditionally. Responsibility for emotions. Each person should take responsibility for their own emotions and not blame their partner. Track record of behavior. Trust is rebuilt through a consistent track record of improved behavior over time. What are some of the best quotes from A Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, and what do they mean? What do they mean? Don't try. Emphasizes the importance of accepting oneself and not striving for unrealistic ideals. The desire for more positive experience is itself a negative experience. Highlights the paradox of constantly seeking happiness. You are going to die, and that's because you were fortunate enough to have lived. Encourages embracing mortality to find meaning in life. We are defined by what we choose to reject. Stresses the importance of setting boundaries and prioritizing values. How does the subtle art of not giving a fuck address the concept of mortality? Embrace mortality. Manson suggests that accepting the inevitability of death can lead to a more meaningful life. Legacy and values. Encourages focusing on values and legacy rather than superficial achievements. Death as a compass. Use the awareness of death to guide decisions and prioritize what truly matters. Live fully. By accepting death, individuals can live more fully and authentically. What is the backwards law in an unsubtle art of not giving a fuck? Paradox of pursuit. The backwards law states that the pursuit of positive experiences is itself a negative experience. Acceptance of negativity. Accepting negative experiences can lead to positive outcomes and personal growth. Letting go of control. Emphasizes letting go of the need to control everything and accepting life's uncertainties. Focus on process. Encourages focusing on the process rather than the outcome to find fulfillment. Review summary. 3.8, 8 out of 5. Average of 1.2 million plus ratings from Goodreads and Amazon. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck received mixed reviews. Many readers found it refreshing and insightful, appreciating its honest approach to self-help and its focus on prioritizing what truly matters. Some praised its humor and relatable anecdotes. However, others criticized it for being cliched, repetitive, and overly reliant on profanity. Some reviewers felt the author's tone was smug and patronizing. While some found the book life-changing, others saw it as repackaged common sense or watered-down Eastern philosophy. About the author. Mark Manson is a professional blogger, entrepreneur, and former dating coach born in 1984. He has been helping people with emotional and relationship issues since 2007, working with thousands of individuals from over 30 countries. Manson gained widespread recognition for his book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Feck, which became a bestseller and sparked discussions about modern self-help culture. His writing style is known for its blunt honesty, humor, and unconventional approach to personal development. Manson regularly updates his blog at markmanson.net, where he continues to share his thoughts on life, relationships, and self-improvement.